What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. My name's Ricky. If you guys don't know who it is that I am, I have a little bit over nearly 125,000 subscribers. We have a little bit over 85,000 members within our free TechBot Solutions networking platform. And if you like making money, if you like surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals, you're going to want to click that third link in the description to join the free group. So as you guys can see, there's a couple of people joining us live right now. If you ever want to join us live, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on those little post notifications to be alerted when we go live, and we go live about almost every single day. So it's been a pretty good day, pretty productive day to say the least. I'm going to be talking about one of the patterns, one of the trades that I already took and covered today, and one of the trades that I am currently taking a position on. So I'm up a little bit, over $500. If you guys follow me on Instagram, that's always where I keep everyone, up to date with my overall position. Let me just make sure that this is all good to go. Okay, Google, pause. There we go. Let me go ahead and move on over a little bit right here. So as you guys can see, Gush was one of the callouts that I had this morning. This is for one of my day trades that I currently have a position on. The reason that I saw value in this one is, let me talk about three things. Looking at the 180-day analysis, we called out this pattern, this like cup formation. Do you see this like sell-off that had, and it's building kind of like this cup formation, leading up to the resistance that we have previously identified at $24. Am I a magician? Did I see it in a crystal ball on why the resistance was at $24? No, I'm a technical trader. I look at patterns, and as we can see, old support levels here at $24 are acting as new resistance levels. Again, it's a very common pattern. Old supports, new resistance. And if you could see, it's showing signs of this uptrend staircase pattern, almost this like, bull flag pattern leading up to that $24 resistance. I personally like investing in stocks and ETFs that are actively trending up. And that's why I've moved my attention over to Gush, because today it had a huge sell-off, which I thought it offered intraday opportunity, all within one day. And once it had this sell-off, I got in a little bit too early, but because of my mistake of getting in a little bit too early, then I called it out with the group, my Learn Plan Profit group, the group that I speak to every single day. And the really cool thing about that is that people were able to wait for the sell-off, wait for the break above the EMA, and then wait for the break above $23. And then from that point forward, right now it's sitting at like around $23.40 to $23.50. It peaked out previously at $23.60. That's where it peaked out at before it showed this reversal. And also today's highs are $23.85. So let's make sure that we understand that. You can see that this little support line that I drew here, it's starting to show signs of this ascending uptrend pattern. It actually just had a sell-off, so it bounced here, peaked up, bounced here, peaked up, and then it had a sell-off, and it bounced right at the EMA line that I ended up drawing. And it's really great, right? So we should be seeing new highs. We should see it break, if not touch, $23.60, and then leading up to the overall resistance at around $23.80 to $24. So this is the position that I'm currently in as a day trade. This is one that I see value in, and in no way is this any stock or ETF suggestion. You should never invest based on other people's opinion. But one thing that I do want to talk about is the position, the one-day swing trade that I took on JDST. JDST just had a huge sell-off, which is it offers potential good opportunity because this thing is also actively trending up on the 180-day chart, showing a very similar pattern to Gush with that resistance at $60 and this ascending uptrend staircase pattern. But I think JDSC might have a little bit more to give off. But checking out my profits for the day, you guys can see it right here, $569.40. That was within the first 30 minutes of the market open. Ended up covering my one-day swing trade. I want to give a shout out to all those that are part of Learn Plan Profit, so we can go right here, and all those that are part of TechBot Solutions that were able to take advantage of that opportunity. So we can see a couple profits here that are posted. So today it was about 3% profit. Right here we got JD with 9.17, nearly $600. We have someone with $129. Again, these are all profits for the day. Thanks, Ricky and the team. Boom, $2,534. Wow. Oh, she's been doing absolutely amazing. She was like actually investing in Tesla quite a while ago, and we have to give that a thumbs up. Oh, I'm the 10th one to like that. I like it. So right here we got Shan with a little bit over 3%. We got a couple $100 profit, a couple $1,000 profit. You guys did an amazing job. Posted my profits when I covered my position. I thought it was okay. So I guess I covered profits within the first 13 minutes. I said 30 minutes, so I guess it's within the first 13 minutes of the market open. So not bad. $569 profit, and then you guys can see it right here as well for JDST. Boom, boom, boom. It's keeping it very simple, nothing crazy, focusing on patterns that make sense to us, and that is really just it. I took a small day trade position on this one. I saw some value. I saw about a 2 to 3% potential for profit, and we've been absolutely killing it this month and this whole year. I have still not covered one red position this entire year. We've been staying very green, very consistent. And it's because, again, I'm investing in stocks and ETFs that I see value in, and I'm not following all the hype. And that's what I teach in the Learn Plan Profit course. That's what I teach the people that I mentor and that I speak to every single day that are part of the private group. And those two are the same thing, right? So the private group and the mentorship or the course. But I wanted to see if you guys had a couple questions for me that maybe I could answer, and then we can go from there. But yeah, definitely a great start to the week. I'm so happy to be back here in Arizona. I'm going to be flying out to California later today. So I just got back from Mexico for spring break for about like 3 to 4 days. I think we're out there. We had a penthouse at Rocky Point, and then now we're back here and gonna have a productive day, and then gonna fly out to California for a couple of days. It's my old man's birthday in a couple of days, so I have to make sure that I have to go visit him, right? So let's see. So we got Rafiki saying, Ricky, you are an inspiration. Thank you. Keep it up. So gold is up, JDST is down. That is correct. That's the inverse ETF, so it's a bear ETF. Slick Rick, what's going on, Levi? What do you think about Tesla? Tesla's showing signs of a cup formation. We actually called that one out within the Learn Plan Profit group. So great call out on that. Is JDST good for a swing trade? So right now it is pulling back. There's no signs of an actual reversal or uptrend pattern. So I'd kind of wait out for that. It's been you guys, micro sort of day. Yep, I agree. So you guys has definitely been killing it. Ooh, great call out. So someone is calling out DRN. If I'm not mistaken, DRN did get an alert today. Yep, it just broke above $17, and that is good. But again, it's not just it's. Can you guys see my screen? No, you guys can just see my ugly face. Let's see. There we go. So DRN has been showing signs of a strong descending pattern. Had this margin from about $15 to $17. We've talked about DRN multiple times. The really cool thing about this is that now it's showing signs of an uptrend pattern. It's trending above the EMA. Just because it breaks above $17 doesn't mean that it's going to hold above $17. So the way that we'll know that if it's going to start holding above $17 is when it pushes to like maybe 17.20, 17.30, and it pulls back, because there's always pullbacks with swing trades, and it bounces and holds above $17 or holds above the EMA. That's something that it has not been able to do. It's touched 17 multiple times. We want it to break above 17 and hold above it. That would be signs of an uptrend staircase pattern. Until then, yes, it's trending up, great for those that are in it already, but it doesn't mean that it's a full-on swing trade when it's not continuously, making new highs and making higher lows. So Gush is still around 23.40, 23.45, so we'll have to follow up with that one and see. I think I have all my alerts set. Yeah, so it's still not broken the pattern. It's still trending up. It's really consolidating at 23.60, so I'm going to try to be patient, and if I see too much of a resistance there, then I'll cover profits. And I was trying to end the day at $1,000 profit, but I'm not going to force it. Again, I don't want to be greedy. I want to follow the patterns, and whatever the patterns tell me, that's what I'm going to do. Do you ever mentor? So I speak to the, so I don't know, I've talked about it multiple times. I don't want to be extremely repetitive, but if you guys click the first link in the description, you'll have access to learn more about my private group. You guys can invest 45 seconds of your life and see if it is something that you like or want to be a part of. You'll have access to the lifetime access to the Learn Plan Profit video lesson library, which is the entire course. You have access to this private group that every single day at market open, me and this group for about 30 to 45 minutes jump on this voice call within our private group chat, and we just speak to one another. We talk about what I'm trading, we talk about what they're trading, and they run their stock ideas past me. I don't tell anyone where to buy, I don't tell anyone where to sell, so if that's something that you're looking for, this is not the group for you. But if you want to just get the reassurance and you like the way that I explain things, if you find it simplistic and you find it effective, then I would highly encourage you to just check out the private group, and we have an extremely high success rate, and it's an amazing community to be a part of. It's extremely welcoming. If you're completely starting from not knowing one thing about even what is a brokerage, I explain everything step by step. So so that is, Alex, that is exactly what we showcase. We talk about patterns, how to scan for stocks, what patterns have worked well for me, what I look for, certain criteria and stuff like that. So I like that. So Just F is saying, keep inspiring us. We'll keep listening. I like that. I like that. So Matthew, you are always here. I freaking love it. So Matthew says, join the LPP. You won't regret it. So appreciate that, Matthew. Matthew absolutely kills it within our group, and he's there every single day. So truly blessed to have these people as a part of our group. So And I'm guessing, Matthew, that you took a position on UGAS because you're extra happy today, right? So LPP for live. So you guys can see there's a couple people that are part of LPP. And if you guys like, I'm all open to feedback. So if you guys are in LPP, Learn Plan Profit, and you guys have any feedback that you guys ever want to give me, feel free to do so. I'm all about improving what it is that I put out there. So do you ever cover fundamentals? I cover fundamentals in the course of understanding like what is it you're investing in and kind of what to look for. But my style of trading is solely technical. So I don't cover fundamentals too much with my actual trading. Any books that you would suggest? If you go to our third link, so it's the Learn Plan, the TechButt Solutions group. It's the free Facebook group. You guys can search up books, and there's a couple book recommendations. I personally don't have any that I'd recommend. I don't send out affiliates or anything like that. I would there's a couple free books online that a lot of people do recommend that are free. So maybe look into those. Let's see. All right, so we just passed a little bit over 11 minutes. I do need to go, but I just want to thank you guys. I hope that you guys found this video and the way that I explained the two patterns that I was focusing on effective. It looks like Gush is doing pretty well. It's doing a lot of consolidation. I could see it right around 23.46 and 23.52. So that's going out well. And Ricky is the All right, sweet. So I just want to thank you guys again for your time. Like we're absolutely killing it, and we're having a great start to this week. Let's make sure that we continue the momentum. Make sure that we continue, focusing on good quality picks. And again, one of the best positions that you can take is not taking one at all. So if you don't see value in what people are talking about or certain patterns that I talk about, then don't take a position. Make sure that you focus on quality, not quantity, and that you understand the pattern that you are investing in. I have so many videos on that, on patterns that you should understand. You guys can YouTube it, or you guys can go over to the course if you have access to it, and I explain it in a whole section, exactly step by step on what it is that I use to trade these ETFs. So thank you guys again so much for your time. If you guys joined us in the live stream, so we had about like 70, 80 people, not that many, join us in the live stream on Instagram, and I gave away a promo code. So for all those that want to sign up for the Learn Plan Profit Lesson Library, invest 45 seconds, check it out, click the first link in the description, and if you are interested, until the end of today, motivated, that is going to be the promo code. So promo code motivated, it will allow you to add the coupon at checkout, and that will save you $40. Hopefully some of you see value, and if you do, great. And if not, I totally understand. There's a bunch of free content on YouTube. It's just, I'm working with this group privately and speaking to them every single day. So, okay, Google, play. I don't know if you guys have heard me play this song. I play it quite often. It's called The Meaning by Post Malone. I personally like it. And yeah, so I hope that you guys all have an amazing Monday. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives in your success. And like always, guys, boom, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it.